These are the top 5 most underrated Hondas that everyone overlooks, and honestly, they deserve more love.
I'm in a Honda, picking 50.
The Honda Del Sol's like that friend who's always down for an adventure, but no one ever invites them. Picture this: Honda takes their already legendary Civic, chops the roof off, adds a trunk big enough to fit your carry-on, and bam! You've got the Del Sol. It's got a Targa top that'll give you the best of both worlds. Convertible when you want the wind in your hair, and coupe when you don't want your hair to look like you just stuck a fork in an outlet. That means this thing is half convertible, half solid, and 100% fuego. Under the hood, the Del Sol's packing Honda's B16 engine. This little 1.6-liter screamer loves to rev higher than your caffeine levels during finals week. But here's the kicker. Despite all that awesomeness, the Del Sol gets overlooked more than salad at a barbecue. Maybe it's because it's not quite convertible, not quite coupe, it's not as fast as a Type R, and not as flashy as an NSX, and the Honda fanboys just don't know where to put it in their mental garages. Or maybe the 90s were just too wild, and we weren't ready for this level of innovation. Who knows? What we do know is that the Del Sol's a hidden gem. Sure, it's not the most practical car out there, but who the frick cares? The Del Sol's about living out your 90s dream, blasting mixtapes, and pretending you're the star of your own teen drama. It's an underappreciated gem, waiting for someone to realize it's more than just a Civic with a midlife crisis. It's a pocket-sized piece of Honda history that's just begging to be driven.
With the pedal to the floor.
The Acura Legends, the 90s hero we all forgot about. Yeah, that cool car your uncle probably drove back in the day. The 1990 to 96 Acura Legends, as cool as finding out your dad was an extra in Tokyo Drift. It's unexpectedly awesome. This baby was Honda's first shot at real luxury, and they freaking nailed it. The Legend drove so smooth you'd think it was powered by silk. Its 3.2-liter V6 engine was like finding out that quiet kid in school could secretly bench 300 pounds. Humble on the outside, but a beast under the hood. And that unforgettable interior. So comfy, it's like driving a lazy boy with a steering wheel. It's like Acura stuffed an 80s bachelor pad into a car. Leather seats more luxurious than your favorite recliner. Wood trim that makes you feel fancy, and enough tech at the time to make you wonder if this thing came out a time machine. And what's really insane is you could snag one of these bad boys for less than the cost of a new set of tires on a modern luxury sedan, and it'll still make you feel like $1 million. So why does the Legend get overlooked? Simple. It's too cool for its own good. It doesn't need to scream for attention because it knows it's just all that and a bag of chips. It's the automotive sleeper hit of the 90s. And if you're lucky enough to find one, you'll be riding in style while everyone else is too busy chasing trends. But real car enthusiasts know this is the Legend that lives up to its name. And honestly, it's time we gave this unsung hero the standing ovation it deserves.
Screw your Lambo with only 2.
The Honda Fit's the pint-sized Legend everyone slept on. Imagine a friend who's always down to take you wherever, never asks for gas money, and sure they're small, but can somehow carry an entire IKEA wardrobe by themselves. The Fit's got a clown car's worth of cargo space. The inside of this car's basically Hogwarts-level sorcery. Need to haul a mountain bike? Easy. Got a sudden urge to turn your car into a moving van? Simple. Whether you're hauling your friends, your dog, or a questionable amount of takeout, the Fit's got you covered. It's not all just about space though. It's about efficiency. This little guy sips fuel like it's at a tea party. We're talking MPG numbers that'll make most compact cars sweat. And when it comes to reliability, the Fit's basically one of those vintage 20-year-old toasters that just won't break. This little hatchback's the Swiss Army knife of cars. Compact, practical, and weirdly fun to drive. Sure, it's not winning any street races, but it's like driving a go-kart that somehow got a law degree and decided to become a responsible adult. Whether you're zipping through traffic or carving up a canyon road, the Fit's got your back. This thing's so reliable, it'll probably outlive you, your kids, and your grandkids. People might overlook it because it's small, but don't be fooled. This little nugget punches way above its weight class. Plus, it's got a face only a Honda enthusiast could love, which makes it all the more endearing. So, if you're sleeping on the Honda Fit, it's time to wake up and smell the VTEC. The Honda CRZ is the unsung hero of hybrid hatchbacks. Imagine if a Honda CRX and a Prius had a baby, and then that baby hit the gym but still had a nerdy side. That's the CRZ. First off, it's a hybrid, but not the boring I think well kind of hybrid. Nah, man. This thing's got a 6-speed manual transmission. That's right, a manual. How many hybrids out there let you roll your own gears? Exactly. The answer is pretty much zero. In other words, you can save save gas and shred tires in the same trip to Whole Foods. It's got the eco-friendliness of your grandma's Prius with the soul of an old-school Civic Si. People sleep on the CRZ because it's not the fastest or most powerful car in the Honda lineup, but that's like saying Bruce Lee sucks because he wasn't the biggest guy in the room. He didn't need to be. Bruce Lee, much like the CRZ, is all about balance. A good combination of everything. It's got sporty looks, decent handling, and enough pep in its step to make your commute fun without guzzling gas like a V8 pickup. It's like a love child of a hypermiler and a car enthusiast's dream. So why does it get overlooked? Because people don't get it. They see hybrid and think boring. People can't handle the truth that a car can be both sensible and fun at the same time. The CRZ's the sleeper of the economy hybrid world. A rare breed of car for people who want to save the environment, but also leave their carbon footprint on some back roads. The Honda CRZ's the hybrid hot hatch that nobody asked for, but everyone secretly needed.
Crumbs on the floor.
Imagine if Clark Kent was reincarnated as a car. Swift, unassuming, mild-mannered, but could crush you at a moment's notice. A car so unassuming it might as well be a ninja in a three-piece suit. That's the Honda Accord V6 6-speed manual for you. This sleeper hides a fire-breathing V6 under the hood that makes up to 278 horses, all while looking like something your dentist might drive to work. A few simple mods, and it's ripping corners and leaving sports cars at stoplights wondering what just happened. The Accord V6 manual is like the ultimate secret menu item at a restaurant. Only the cool kids know about it. It's a machine that doesn't scream, "Look at me," but rather whispers in your ear, "Wanna go gap some fools?" And the best part? Because it's a Honda, it'll outlast most of your relationships and probably even your college loans. So why does it get overlooked? Simple. People think it's just another silly family sedan or a boring economy coupe, not realizing that it's basically a discounted, grown-up muscle car with room for groceries. This car's a legend hiding in plain sight, and if you ever get your hands on one, you'll be part of one of the best-kept secrets in car culture.